$8 Workout Club members. We are so excited that you logged in to work out with us today. We have a really hard and good full body workout for you today. I'm Natalie, this is Lynn, this is Drew, and we at Dollar Workout Club believe that anybody at any fitness level can do our workout. So if you're a beginner, you're going to follow me today in green. If you're intermediate, you're going to follow Lynn in yellow, and if you're advanced, you're going to follow Drew in red. So we're going to take a minute to show you the different modifications for each of the levels. Lynn's going to show you the green and the yellow while I explain the movements, and Drew's going to show you the red. So the first movement, we're going to do 4 movements today. The first one is a straight leg deadlift. So you're familiar, if you've been a member for a while, with us doing regular deadlifts. These are the exact same movement. The only difference is you're not going to have a slight bend in your knee like normal. Your legs are going to be completely locked out. And red, yellow, and green are going to be doing the exact same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight you hold. So like Lynn and Drew are showing you here, what you're going to do is take your weight and literally keep that weight right next to your legs as you hinge your hips backwards, keeping your back completely flat. You don't want to round your shoulders. Why don't you guys show them an example of bad form? See how Lynn's shoulders are rounded, how Drew sticking his back out. You don't want to do that, okay? You want to keep your back. I like to pretend that my back is straight like a 2x4, and I'm just hinging my hips, my butt out as I bring the weight down, okay? And the key here is that you keep your legs really, really completely locked straight, and that's going to put a lot of the focus on your hamstrings. The next movement we're doing are overhead lunges. So at the green level, you're going to want to hold onto a chair or a counter ledge for support. You're going to take a weight, or like Lynn's showing you here, we're using a soup can, just so we'd like to show you that you can use anything around your house that's weighted. What you're going to do is hold that weight directly above your head as you lunge. Now, ideally, you want your knee to go all the way to the ground, but at the green level, we like to show you somewhere in between because for a beginner, it might be hard to go all the way to the ground. Then you push back up off your back, I can't say that 10 times fast. You push back up off your front heel as you go back into the starting position. And then you're going to do it for a set number of times on your left and then a set number of times on your right, and you're going to alternate with the other arm extended into the air. All right, yellow and green are going to be doing the exact same movement, except they're going to have both weights in their hand. They're going to hold those weights above their head as they do the lunge movement. Their back knee is almost completely touching the ground, and they're pushing up off the heel of their front foot. And the only difference between red and yellow is the amount of weight that red's using, and red might be going a little bit faster. All right, the next move we're doing are box jumps with a step down. So at the green level, remember, we don't like to do anything that's heavy on or hard on your joints, so we don't do any jumping movements. So what you're going to want to do is get a little step stool like we have here. This is a toddler bathroom step stool. You could even, I know my sister does Dollar Workout Club workouts, and she said, I don't have a box step. And so we got some creative ideas for her. We told her get a diaper box and put old textbooks inside of it, or books. You could get a piano bench. You could get
these steps are actually really inexpensive at the store, you guys, so it's a good investment, especially if you are green and going to be using it a lot. You can get these. I mean, I've gotten one at Walmart before for like $10, so it's not too bad.
You could also use just the stairs at your house, or anything that's a little bit raised. So what you're going to do is you're just going to step up and step down, and each up, down, down is 1. So 1, 2, that's how you're going to count. 3, just like that. And the faster you go, the higher your heart rate's going to get up, the more calories you're going to burn. Now, red and yellow are going to be doing the same thing, except red, as you can see, has a very high step. This is a high step. This is hard to do. And even yellows is hard to do. And what you're going to do is jump up, land, and then step back down, and then jump up, and then step back down. And the faster you can jump, and the idea here is that you want to try and, I like to think about bringing my knees to my chest as I jump up. It's going to help you get more air. All right, last movement, we're doing our tricep push-ups. So Lynn's going to show you the green version. You're going to stand next to a wall, take a couple steps back, go up on your toes, have your hands shoulder width apart with your palms on the wall, and then you're just going to hinge at your elbows until your face touches the wall. These are tricep push-ups, I'm sorry. Your hands are going to be close together. You're going to hinge at the elbows until your forearms are touching the wall, and then you're going to push back out. So you really want to focus on using that tiny tricep muscle back here to lift your weight up off the ground. Now, this is a hard movement, so if they get too hard, you can actually inch a little bit closer to the wall, or if you want more of a challenge, you can step further back away from the wall. Yellow and red are going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is that yellow is going to be on your knees, red's going to be on your toes, and then you want your hands fairly close together. I kind of try to have my thumbs touching or almost touching, so that way they're right in front of you. And then what you're going to do is hinge at your elbows, keeping your elbows close tucked into your body as you put your chest all the way down to the ground, and then push back up. Just like Lynn and Drew are showing you here. They keep their back completely straight. What we don't want to see, Drew, why don't you show them, is bad form, is if your butt's sinking down to the ground. Yeah, you don't want want to snake up off the ground. You don't want to stick your butt up in the air like a pike. You just want to have a completely flat back. Yeah, and you don't want to have half movements either. You want to bring your chest completely all the way to the ground.
And that's why I only showed you it twice.
Yeah.
Because it's a really hard move, and I realized I'm doing 60 of these.
Oh my gosh.
So I made it.
This is tough. All right.
I just did 5, so that counts towards my 60.
Yeah, no,
so,
it doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't.
Yep.
All right, guys. So Lynn and I are going to go ahead and get started with the warm-up, starting with some side-to-side steps with hand raises, while Drew here explains the structure of today's workout.
All right, so very similar to Monday's workout. If you were here with us on Monday, we're doing 4 different movements, and what we're doing is we're doing 30 of each of those movements, then 20, then 10. So here's how it looks. We're doing 30 straight leg deadlifts, 30 overhead lunges, 30 box jumps, 30 tricep push-ups. After you do that, you do 20 of each of those, and then you do 10 of each of those, and then you're done. So it's not a you can't be saved by the bell. You have to finish all the reps, okay? You have to go until you finish it. So it could take you, 5 minutes. It could take you 35 minutes. It doesn't matter. It's you versus
Somebody
you.
does this in 5 minutes? No way.
Hey, I know
if you can do this in 5 minutes, you better film it.
Okay.
And then tag us and prove it.
What I'm trying
There's
to say
no way.
We're teasing.
is you could get done as quickly as you move, or it could take you a long time, and it doesn't matter. Either way, you're still getting a good workout, you guys. It's you versus you. You're not competing against us. You don't have to keep up pace with us. If you didn't memorize all the reps, it'll be up on the screen for you to follow along throughout the workout, or just follow along with us. We'll kind of prompt you and cue you as far as where we're at.
Okay, guys, why don't you grab your weights, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some straight leg deadlifts. You guys ready? We're going to start with 30 of them. And go.
Make sure to squeeze those glutes at the top. Go down until you feel a good stretch in your hamstrings here, okay? Don't bend those knees. These are different than normal deadlifts.
You guys, we're all at different levels here. For me, I am really not flexible. If you've been a member for a long time, you know this. My hamstrings specifically are so tight. It's funny, my chiropractor specifically told me that. He's like, man, those hamstrings are ridiculously tight. So I can't go down quite as far, and that's okay. Just go till you feel the pinch, and then come up, and just make sure you're keeping that back flat during the entire movement.
Yeah. And then the key is to squeeze your glutes at the top. When we say glutes, we really mean your cheeks, your butt cheeks. All right? Squeeze them at the top so you get that full movement. 2/3 of the way done here with this one movement.
Good
About
job,
1
you
minute
guys.
into it. Good job, guys. Make sure that you're breathing.
Make sure you're counting your reps. Everyone's going to be at a different pace, so if it's helpful, count those reps out loud.
Good job.
Make sure to keep your core nice and tight when you're doing these lunges. It'll help you keep that weight above your head. Keep those arms completely locked out. Don't bend those elbows.
And remember, each leg counts as one, so you're doing basically 15 on each side.
Now, at the green level, you really want to get down as low as you can on these lunges. But at the beginner level, it might be really hard to get your back knee all the way to the ground. So if you can only get halfway, that's perfectly fine. We really just want you to challenge yourself. By the time you get to about 15 reps, your legs should be really burning. So if they aren't, then I'm going to challenge you to put your knee further down to the ground or to switch up to yellow. Good job, guys. I'm going to do 15 and switch sides and switch arms.
Make sure you're keeping that chest up, you guys. Don't hunch over.
Yeah, the key with lunges is to push off. I can't ever say this good. I get tongue twisted. Is to push off your front heel. All right. So we don't want you pushing up off your front toe. We see that a lot, and that's improper form. You really want to focus on pushing up off your heel.
Good job, you guys.
Oh man, that gets really tiring. Whew. If you need to, take a quick break. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I look at the workout, I just go, am I going to survive this? And the answer is yes, we will. But Sometimes like today, I wonder. Mostly when Drew writes the workouts. Or when Natalie tells me it's not a leg day, because that means it's going to be a leg day.
I do a lot of leg work in my workout. You know, I naturally, that's like the first place I gain weight. So I like to build a lot of muscle in my legs because I feel like, you know, if you hold extra weight on your legs, at least if you have muscle tone underneath, it still looks good, you know?
I agree.
Plus,
I shouldn't be talking. Next week, we start the Deadly 100 that I wrote. And everyone's going to be hating me. Don't be scared.
So make sure that if you're green, that about halfway through, you switch the leg that you lead with. So that way you're not stepping up with the same leg each time, because you use more of that muscle group when you're stepping up than when you're stepping down. Good job, guys.
Make sure you're really squeezing those glutes at the top, you guys.
Good job, guys. We're about 4 minutes in. You're doing awesome. Remember that as the workout continues, it gets harder because you're more fatigued, but it gets easier because you're going down in reps.
Break these up however you need to, though, you guys.
Woo!
Oh, shoot.
We can count on Natalie.
It's always triple or something.
Anytime we do box steps. That's what I love to
If
know.
anybody was here yesterday, you saw on camera I rolled my ankle, and I even said I'm the clumsiest member of Dollar Workout Club. At least I didn't hurt myself, so it's all good.
Oh, good.
All right, remember on these tricep push-ups that you want your hands close together and that you're really focusing on using that tiny tricep muscle to push yourself up off the wall. I still can't believe I fell.
Oh.
So you can see here at Dollar Workout Club, we don't cut. We keep rolling, and that's because we want to show you guys that even if you have interruptions at home, or if you have funny things happen like you trip, that you can just laugh about it, fix it, take care of the problem, and keep going.
Oh, you guys, tricep push-ups for me are the hardest tricep move. It's such a small muscle, and that's a lot of weight to put on your body. So I'm already breaking them up in sets of 5 at the beginning. So I'll probably have to break them up even more towards the end, and that's okay. My focus is just going to be on good form and quality reps.
Right. And remember that at the green level, these can be an extremely difficult move. And so if you want to inch a little bit closer to the wall, that's fine. And then I'm doing what Lynn's doing too. So every 5, I'm stopping, shaking my arms out. Now, don't get discouraged if you're at a different pace than we are. I mean, I know, for example, that if I was doing red right now, I would only have like 5 tricep push-ups done probably. And so, but it's still good to challenge yourself and go up a level, even if you're not at the same pace that we are. All right,
Yeah,
it's not
you
a competition against us.
You guys could start with red tricep push-ups and just do as many as you can, even if that's 2 or 3, and then come down to yellow to finish. That's the way you're going to see the most progress.
Yep, that's actually what I like to do, how I prefer to do it when I'm at home. Okay, straight leg deadlifts. Come on, guys, we got this. Good job. We are about 9 minutes into the workout. No,
We're
6
about
minutes
6
into
and
the
a half.
workout. Sorry. I think tripping on that box just really threw me off my game. Good job, guys. Remember that when you're doing these straight leg deadlifts, that you're locking your knees, right? So you don't have any bend in your knees at all. And that might mean that you can't bring the weight down as far as you usually do on regular deadlifts. But you're going to activate more of your hamstring.
Here we go.
Which is going to give you a really nice looking backside.
Make sure you keep that back flat. If you're with Natalie and I, we're both on these deadlifts. Keep that back flat, keep that core tight. Every rep counts, quality reps, you guys. As you can see, I did take a lot of breaks during those tricep push-ups because it's always quality over quantity or time. We'd rather have you do proper form than speed through it.
Now at the green level, make sure that you're using that chair for support, right? We don't want you to tip, we don't want you to fall. And if you want, you can kind of push up off the chair a little bit if you need that little bit of extra support.
Let's go, Team Red.
Nice job, you guys. Remember to keep that chest up.
Remember, at the green level, you're doing 10 and then doing 10 on the other side.
Man, that's all right.
Keep those arms overhead.
20.
Good job, guys. Keep that arm directly above your head. All right, I don't want to see you bringing the weight over. Box jumps, all right. You got this.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
Whew.
Remember,
at this point, you really should be winded. Because if you're moving at a quick pace, really challenging yourself, you will be. So if you don't think this is hard, definitely move up a level.
if you're doing this at home, and jumping up a step is difficult for you, you can just run up and down your stairs also. You'll get the same effect.
Man, all right, last set, you guys. Last set, best set. Here we go. Try to go unbroken here.
Okay, guys, 20 tricep push-ups. Oh, good job, guys. I'm proud of you. This is a tough workout.
Make sure you really squeeze those glutes at the top, you guys. Every rep counts.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple, shake it out, and then keep going. And if you don't think you need to shake it out, then don't. If you can go unbroken, that's awesome.
Nice job.
Whew. Again, make sure that you keep your hands close together. If you're green, that you're bringing your forearm all the way to the wall before pushing off.
All right, we're on 10. Let's go, Team Red. Let's finish strong here.
Okay, last set. Good job. We got this. Good job, Team Yellow.
Nice job, you guys. Remember, break them up however you need to.
Remember, we're just doing 10 of each.
The key, if you're doing these tricep push-ups, you keep those arms directly by your body throughout the entire movement. On normal push-ups, you're wide, and you're at about a 90-degree angle. Here, your elbows literally stay stuck in position the entire time.
Good job. If you're green, remember we're doing 5 on one side, 5 on the other. I'm so proud of you guys. This is a tough workout. Our members that see the best results are those who log in consistently with us every single day, a couple times a week. Even if it means that you have to drop down a level on days you aren't feeling so hot. Remember, the key to good results is consistency. All right.
Man. Good
job.
job.
My triceps are so fatigued. I'm just doing 3 at a time. But it's better for me to rest and shake it out and do good form every rep.
Ooh. If you guys are done already, you don't have to watch us suffer through the rest of this workout.
You don't.
In the text below, it tells you what time the cool down starts. Go ahead and fast forward to the cool down. Please don't just end the video. It's really important that you do the cool down with us. But you can fast forward to that point.
Yep. And feel free to leave in the comments below your time, what color you did. We'd love to see how everybody did on this workout. This would be a great workout to visit maybe a month from now after you've done Dollar Workout Club for a month straight, to revisit to see how far you progress in this type of a workout. That's what we call a non-scale victory. It's not just about losing weight. It's about progress, becoming more fit.
Yep.
So that's another great way to measure
Non-scale victories
progress.
are awesome. We love hearing your guys' non-scale victories. Like maybe you were able to walk up a flight of stairs you weren't able to before. Maybe instead of taking the elevator at work, you took the stairs. Maybe you fit into a pair of pants you haven't fit to in a long time. Those are non-scale victories.
Yep. Getting off your blood pressure medication or other medication. Those are great too.
Learning how to cook healthy meals that your family loves. That's a non-scale victory.
Yep.
Good job, guys. I finished in about 12 minutes. I want you guys to write in the comments below what time you finished at. Not because it's a competition, just to encourage each other, just to say, awesome job. We're proud of you. We're here with you. We are doing it with you. We support you. We believe in you. Good job. 10 more. You got it, Lynn.
Let's go.
You guys, pay attention to Lynn. Notice that even as though she's exhausted and tired, she still has perfect form. She's still keeping her back flat. She's not sinking her hips down. Woohoo, and she's going fast. Look at Lynn.
Yeah,
breaking them up into 2 sets of 5.
No half
Getting
reps
them
here.
over with. Oh, they burn.
If you guys are done with this workout, make sure that you don't just sit down on the couch or a chair. Make sure that you're kind of pacing around, bringing your heart rate down in a controlled manner.
Last one.
Ooh.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Okay, if
Good
you're not
job.
done, go ahead and
13
push
minutes.
pause and finish. Stay, have some integrity to yourself. Finish this workout no matter how long it takes you, and join us for the cool down after you're done.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with a tricep stretch. So, excuse me, take your hand, put it above your head, bend your elbow, and then with your opposite arm, push your elbow, kind of inch your fingers down your back while you push your elbow behind your head at the same time, and you should feel a really deep stretch here. If you're just sitting here like this, you're not going to get a stretch, all right? You really got why is that funny?
Because, yeah, that's funny.
You just really got to focus on pushing your arm behind your head. You making fun of me over there?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's funny. Yeah, don't do that.
All right, let's switch arms.
You should feel that.
That was, you guys, that was 60 of everything. You guys are freaking
Good
tough.
job, you guys.
Proud of you.
I definitely think that's the most tricep push-ups I've done in a short period of time. Those are tough.
All right, we're gonna do a quad stretch. So what I want you to do is maybe grab onto a chair or a wall for balance. Take that darn chair, man, I keep kicking it. Take your foot, and you want to push your heel as close to your butt as possible. If you're a beginner, you may have a tough time getting that far up, so you can just put your foot on a chair and then push your hips forward so that you feel a really good stretch right along your quad here. And then just make sure, like if you're doing the full movement, that your knees aren't like this. You want your knees close together so that you're really stretching that quad muscle right there. Switch legs. Good job, guys. This was a tough full body workout. I hope you guys are ready for a awesome week next week.
I like to call this finally.
Friday
and finally. Finally, it's over.
Yep.
A good weekend ahead.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and sit down on the floor, and we're gonna do a seated hamstring stretch. So what you're gonna do is sit down, put the bottom of your foot into the inner thigh of the other leg, and then you're just gonna grab your toes if you can and try and touch your nose to your knee. Now, Drew's the most flexible out of the three of us. Lynn's the least flexible out of the three of us. So you can kind of see a progression here.
What do you mean I'm the least flexible?
Did he say you have the most muscle too?
Yeah, usually even more muscle you have, the less flexible you are.
Oh my
But-
gosh.
I guess.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
I just practice
I would
this a
say
lot.
Natalie has more muscle in her legs, but I mean, we can debate it. I'm just teasing.
I don't know if it's a compliment or
oh, ouch.
I'm just saying Natalie's legs are wicked strong. I envy.
All right, let's go ahead and switch legs.
don't just sit here like this either, because you're not going to get a stretch if you just sit here like this. It doesn't magically stretch itself. You actually have to stretch.
You guys. Sometimes I bet you guys think we're like drinking wine before the workout, and it's tempting, but we aren't.
No,
This
we're
is
not.
A sober.
We're just like, we consider ourselves family. We consider you guys family, and we like to have fun. It's kind of like, I look at some of those workout videos where the trainers are yelling in your face, and I'm like, that's not us. You guys get to see the real deal. Like, we don't cut when I trip over a box step. We don't cut when we laugh at each other's silly things that we say. We just show you guys that, like, this is real life for us, and we want you guys to, appreciate and laugh. Hopefully you're laughing along with us.
Or when you pee your pants.
Yeah, oh my gosh,
well,
I did.
If it's not fun, you won't want to keep doing it, right?
If somebody was an original Dollar Workout Club member, you saw the time that we had Drew wrote jumps into every exercise, and I peed my pants.
It's on YouTube somewhere, I'm sure.
It probably is.
Maybe. We might put it in the blooper reel. We'll
Oh, I had 2 10-pound babies, okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope that you don't think we're too weird, and we hope that you'll log on with us next week, because Lynn wrote the workouts next week, and they're brutal. So
you'll love it.
We love you guys. We hope that you'll tell your friends and family members how awesome Dollar Workout Club is and how much you love it, and encourage them to sign up too, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
All right, so many times, so many fitness professionals teach you how to get to your goal. Sometimes we forget what to do when we actually do meet our goal, you guys. So I want to talk to you guys about what to do once you've met your goal, because some people get to that point and they're like, okay, I made it. Am I done? What do I do? So what I want to focus on today is how to maintain a healthy lifestyle once you've already gotten to that point. So if you've already gotten to your goal, congratulations. But guess what? It does not end. There is no finish line. It never ends. It's a never-ending process. So basically what I want to talk about is 3 things you can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle over time. One of the things you need to do is to continue to meal prep. Meal prep is one of the most important things you can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Why? Because it makes the healthy food more convenient than the unhealthy food. And that's one of the most important things, because society has it backwards, where it's an uphill battle to stay in shape, to eat healthy food, because fast food places are everywhere. There's unhealthy food, in your office or at parties. It makes it a lot harder. So if you can meal prep and make the healthy food more convenient than the unhealthy food, you're already one step ahead of the game. The number 2 thing you can do is to stay accountable. I have so many friends on The Biggest Loser or Extreme Weight Loss, or even my own TV show, Fit to Have to Fit. And unfortunately, a lot of them gained the weight back. Why? Because the cameras and the glory and the fame is gone, and it's so easy to fall back into your old ways once all of that is gone and there's no one watching you. You're alone, you're by yourself. You have to stay accountable to other people. So the ones that have been able to maintain that weight loss after going on these TV shows are the ones that stay accountable to their social media following, their friends, their family. And if you can find someone to stay accountable to, it's going to help you to maintain that healthy lifestyle over time once you've reached your goal. The number 3 thing you can do is to have a support system. And what's different in there is that you need to find people that are like-minded, that eat the same foods, that work out like you, that can be your gym buddy, your gym partner. It can be your family or friends that go out to dinner with you and keep you accountable as well. But they're your support system. And what a support system does is 2 things. 1, it gives you a kick in the butt when you need it, but also gives you love and encouragement to let you know that you're worth it to live a healthy lifestyle. Because there's going to be days, no matter who you are, no matter how much weight you lost, there's going to be dark days where you're going to want to go back into your old ways. And you need somebody to tell you that you're worth it and to give you that love and encouragement. But some days, we need a kick in the butt. And so those are the 3 things that you can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle once you've reached your goal.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing it. Hashtag. Let's do this.
We
love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.